It feels like every single day there's a quote from Anthony Edwards that makes zero sense at all. And this one came last night after their defeat against the Boston Celtics. Anthony Edwards, quote for quote, basically just said, "That's not how I want to play. I'm only 23 years old. I don't want to be passing the ball all night." And he's basically expressing his frustrations, getting double teamed. Now, this is just a weird comment, and I feel like Anthony Edwards, he says stuff like this like every other day. People just brush it off as him being cool or having aura, which, to be honest, I just look at it as immaturity. Hopefully that's a word. If not, I don't really care. You know what I mean by that. Um, and it seems like every single game, that's how it is. Like maybe if Anthony Edwards learned how to play make at a better level, like his counterparts, like Jason Tatum, then he wouldn't be double teamed like Luka Doncic. I know those guys get double teamed, but they're able to leverage that with their playmaking ability. Anthony Edwards simply can't do that, and that's been his problem basically his whole career. Um, and like realistically, look at Anthony Edwards this season. He's shooting 10 threes a game on 41% clip, which is amazing. Like if you're shooting 10 threes a game, you're making them at a 41% clip. You should be having a much better season than Anthony Edwards is. But yet, despite all that, he's averaging 24 points or 20 shots a game, which is pretty pedestrian. He's shooting below average in league efficiency as well. So like he hasn't really taken a step up. He's just shooting more threes. His playmaking, he's only averaging 4 assists and 3 turnovers, which that's cool for like a 2000 small forward who, has a point guard that just delivers the ball to everybody. But if you're holding the ball for that long, like he said, he's getting double teamed. You got to leverage that and you got to pass the ball more. And it's just that simple. So he's complaining about something that he has to do in order for the Minnesota Timberwolves to win. Now, you kind of saw a little bit of that in the playoffs to me whenever Mike Conley wasn't on the court or Mike Conley missed the game. I feel like the Timberwolves offense kind of stalled a bit, and statistically that is true. So yeah, I just think Anthony Edwards got to grow up. I think he has to change his mentality significantly. And I think he just has to, overall just work on his playmaking so he doesn't have to complain about getting double teamed. We saw Devin Booker. Remember, he complained. I know it was a pickup game, but he complained about the same thing. What did Devin Booker do? He locked in. He became in my opinion, one of the 15, 20 best playmakers in the league. Probably higher than that, actually. And yeah, that's what separates to me. Like I remember I made my video ranking the players on Team USA, and I had Anthony Edwards towards the bottom of that list. And like a lot of people, there was some pushback. A lot of people said, Anthony Edwards is better. Anthony Edwards is not better than Donovan Mitchell, or he's not better than Devin Booker. So don't fool yourself into thinking Anthony Edwards is the best shooting guard in the league. Don't get fooled by the media push. And I don't dislike Anthony Edwards. I'm just saying facts. That's all. Anthony Edwards is not a top two guard in the league. Devin Booker is significantly better than him at the game of basketball. And yeah, thanks for watching this. And yeah, hopefully Anthony Edwards grows up a bit.